Branch Chair IEEE UP Section, Conference General Chair Dr. Vinod M. Kapse, Director NIET, Conference Chair Dr. Pavan Kumar Shukla and Dr. Kumud Saxena, all my learned colleagues, participants, faculty members, and students. I welcome you all formally in this valedictory session of this international conference, Emerging 24. Without making any delay, I would like to request the dignitaries to please kindle the light of ceremony lamp. Now I would like to request our chief guest, Professor Prabhakar Tiwari, sir, guest of honor, Professor Agatha, Dr. Arun Kumar Singh, Dr. Rafiq Ahmed, Dr. Vinod M. Kapse, Pavan sir, Kumud madam to please take their place at the stage. रफीक सर आ जाइए, ऊपर आ जाइए प्लीज. अरुण सर, यूपी सर, कुमुद मैडम. Now I would like to request our Honorable Executive Vice President Dr. Raman Batra to please welcome our Chief Guest Professor Prabhakar Tiwari. EVP sir is please again requested to welcome our guest of honor Professor Agatha. Respected Director Dr. Vinod M. Kapse, Director NIT, is requested to please welcome our Executive Vice President Dr. Raman Batra. Dr. Kumud Saxena is requested to please welcome our esteemed guest, Shri Rafiq Ahmed ji. Professor Pavan Kumar Shukla is requested to please welcome our esteemed guest, Professor Arun Kumar Singh. Now I would like to request Director and IT and Conference General Chair Dr. Vinod M. Kapse to please deliver the welcome address.
Good evening to all. Chief guest for this valedictory function of First International IEEE Conference at NIT, Professor Prabhakar Tiwari, Student Activity Chair, IEEE UP Section, and observer for this particular conference, and Professor of Electrical Engineering, Madan Mohan Malviya, University of Technology, Gorakhpur. Guest of honor, Dr. Agatha, Dean, Technical University of Sofia, Bulgaria. Executive Vice President, Dr. Raman Batra. Mr. Arun Kumar Singh, Site Chair, IEEE UP Section, and Dean Academics and HOD EC REC Kannauj. Professor Rafiq Ahmed, Student Branch Chair, IEEE UP Section, and Professor in BBD and ITM, Lucknow. Convener of this conference, Dr. Kumud and Dr. Pawan. All the heads of the department, deans, director, registrar, faculty members, and dear participants. First of all, on behalf of NIT family, I would like to welcome the chief guest of today's function, Professor Prabhakar Tiwari sir, for gracing the occasion. He was very instrumental for this particular conference. He was guiding us since the inception of this particular conference from the day one, always giving inputs how to organize the conference, how to proceed, what are the what are the guidelines and what are the care that we have to take to conduct the conference in a best way. So I would like to thank Prabhakar Tiwari sir for his valuable guidance. On behalf of NIT, again, it's my privilege to welcome Dr. Agatha as a chief guest of honor for gracing the occasion and for accepting our invitation as a keynote speaker. Thank you, ma'am. I am delighted to welcome our visionary Executive Vice President, Dr. Raman Batra, sir, for his valuable guidance. He is very much instrumental for this particular conference, and he always guides us how to proceed for this particular conference and how to get maximum number of papers and how to maintain this quality of the conference. So thank you, sir, for your guidance. I am happy to welcome Mr. Arun Kumar Singh, sir, Site Chair, IEEE UP Section, for his guidance. Again, he visited our institution for 2 times and gave a valuable input for this particular conference. Mr. Rafiq Ahmed, sir, Student Branch Chair, and I think yesterday he has conducted one session, that is site session for the student of Rainbow School. So again, I would like to thank you for this particular initiative. During the last 2 days, the conference was started with a inaugural function in the presence of Director Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Triple ITM Gwalior, and Advisor UP Section, in the presence of Dr. Ashish sir and Dr. Satish sir. Then during this particular conference, 6 tracks were designed and 22 sessions were conducted. Total 969 papers were received, and out of these 969, 134 papers were presented during the conference. So, and again, during this particular conference, 4 keynote speakers, 2 from academicians and 2 from industry personalities. The very good sessions were conducted, like the Chief Technological Officer of Capgemini conducted the session, and that was a very interesting session. Again, the session from Dr. Agatha. Again, that session was very interesting. Like the session was on holographic communication. So it was a great session, and we are happy to hear your research at your university. So I can say that this particular conference is a great platform for exchange of ideas, to collaborate with each other. And definitely, this conference will be the first conference for NIT, and in coming days, we'll go for the next IEEE conference. Uh, we are applying for the next conference, and definitely next year we'll go for the second IEEE conference on the same topic, that is emerging technology and innovations for sustainability. So once again, I would like to thank each one of you for this valedictory function of IEEE conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to request this conference chair, Dr. Kumud Saxena, to please present the report of this conference.
Thank you, Dr. Harshvardhan. So, a warm welcome everyone once again for the final valedictory function. As yesterday we started with a note that success ends up with not only positive actions but with positive thinking. So, we started with that note and happy to announce that we have successfully conducted 2 days of this international conference on a good note. Though this is the most boring part of the valedictory function where you have to hear the report, what all we have done during this conference. So not taking much of your time, I just need to compile it in a short summary that how it was planned and where we stand today. It started a year back when we planned for this IEEE conference, first IEEE conference, and we were not exactly in a state to understand what all IEEE guidelines is, though we have conducted many conferences, but according to the IEEE guidelines, what all to be followed, how it is to be implemented. So it was a good teamwork which is reflected from last 2 days, how we have well planned and done that work. So it is the task of the other convener to thank everyone. But from my behalf, thanks to each and everyone who is present here and even who is not present here. Everyone's contribution has counted a lot. So a year back, we started with this conference, and it is the guidelines of the IEEE that the event has to be planned an year earlier before going further. So we started getting papers, but with the initiative from the EVP office and Raman sir, we increased the number to round about 1,124 papers. We received 1,124 papers, out of which we segregated and accepted only 277 papers, out of which 134 were accepted. In that 134 registered papers, we have accepted 11 papers from all over the globe. That means 11 papers from outside India were selected. From Philippines, from Nepal, from Canada, multiple location papers were selected. Then today, as we were having the presentations from last 2 days, yesterday and today, we had formed 7 tracks. 7 tracks included all the technologies, as our conference said, emerging technologies for innovation and sustainability. So the tracks were based on that topic only. We had tracks from VLSI, microelectronics, robotics, 5G, 6G, wireless communication, AI/ML, deep learning, cybersecurity, and sustainable solutions. So we have selected multiple papers and multiple tracks. And as the buzzword today is AI, so we got the maximum papers in AI/ML. So we have designed around about 22 sessions in all these 7 tracks. And happy to announce from here that we had 43 session chair who have seen the paper's presentation and finalized the best paper out of those 7 tracks. So we have finalized one best paper out of every tracks we have finalized. And talking about the back end, how the papers were selected, we had around about 264 reviewers who at the background had selected those 134 papers out of 1,124 papers. So it was not a day task, it was a rigorous work that was being done behind from last 6-7 months. The teamwork was being reflected in that task. Then talking about the other papers that we got the papers not from emerging technologies, how innovation is affecting the healthcare, agriculture, education sector, financial sector. So every sectors were covered in this conference. And thanks to the team behind who were working all day long to finalize the paper, TPC team, Technical Program Committee team, who have finalized that paper and taken on a stage where the sessions can be conducted properly. So thanks to the internal coordinators also who have coordinated this session so very well. And I think I'm not missing anything apart from that. That is all I wanted to communicate from that view. And the last statement, what I want to say is that the IEEE guidelines, what would need to be followed was, according to a quote, it said, try not to be a man of success, but try to be a man of value. And that's what IEEE and we as an IIT has combined together. And we have tried to maintain the quality of papers so that those papers can be gone to IEEE Explorer. And we can say that is the mark of the success of our NIT conference. So thanks to one and all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kumud Saxena. Now I would like to request Aditi to please play the video of the glimpses of this international conference. It's a 2-minute video.
After watching this video, I wanted to just communicate that the 4 keynote sessions being conducted from TCS, from Capgemini, and 2 academicians, one from Malta University and the other one, Agata, from our University, Technical University of Sofia, Bulgaria. All the 4 sessions were marvelous, amazing, and the way the people were putting up the queries, that was excellent to see that they all are interacting with them. As you have seen in the video also, there were few sessions being conducted through IEEE. That was on WHY, Women Empowerment Program. Then next was on Young Professional, one was on SPS. And the one activity was being conducted at Rainbow School, that is being conducted by our institute only, where we interacted with the students and there were some goodies given by IEEE to those students. So that was the remarkable things for our conference also. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your kind words. Now, with due respect, I would like to invite our Executive Vice President, Dr. Raman Batra, for his blessings and motivation.
Very good evening to all. Chief guest of the day, guests coming outside the country, delegates from IEEE, all professors, researchers came outside NIT, our faculty members, dear students. Great day in the history of NIT, doing their first IEEE conference. My acknowledgement and appreciation to the IEEE team for giving NIT an opportunity to do this. So we all represent a great country called as India, and I was reading an study which says that India research in last 2 years has grown by 25%. And if you see top 10 countries in the world doing research, we are ranked 5th, 6th, depending upon from which category report we are reading about. From last 2 years, maximum country grew by 2% to 3.5%. We were the only country of the world which grew 25% in last 2 years. So big round of applause to all of you who are sitting here. Heartiest thank to IEEE for contributing towards research for this great country. Research is very important for any country. Reason behind the difference which will make from a developed country to a developing country is ultimately research. And that all responsibilities lies on your shoulders who are sitting across. You'll not believe in that report if you go through and read. Countries like Korea ranked 3rd. They're very, very small countries, but they're focusing on their research. Countries like Japan, where maximum GDP contribution of that country comes from their IPR all across. So whatever research you are doing, my request to all researchers here, first of all, don't get into competition, get into collaboration. All institutes across the country should join hands. Like-minded technology people should get together and work together for a common goal, which is called as research IPR. It's very, very important for us. Apart from that, you are people who go to a class and teach from a different perspective. So again, my suggestion and request to all of you is when you go to a class, don't teach a student how to do. Tell them why you are doing this. If you see a difference between a developed country and a developing country like India and US, you'll find US education system talk about why we are doing. But out here, we teach them how we are doing. That's why if you find five great companies of the world, from Google to Amazon to Tesla to Facebook to Adobe, all come from California, USA. If you go and read their educational model of California state in USA, you will find there's a difference. That's why there's a concentration of great companies which have come up. Lastly, commercialization of technology is very important. Doing a research, putting a research paper across is good. Bringing it, commercializing it for the society should be very important. I'll not take much time. My deepest acknowledgement to the director of the institute, both conveyors, all heads, team members, team leads, social media team, hospitality team, and whosoever is present here. Thanks a lot for making this conference a great success. And thank you, Agatha, for coming from Bulgaria. And you all have I hope you all had a great time in last 2 days and look forward for coming conferences at NIT in coming year. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. Now, the time comes for the announcement of the Best Paper Awards. We have got the 7 tracks, and for that, I'm going to announce the names. For the track 1, Signal Processing and VLSI and Microelectronics, the paper ID 45, authored by Suchita KR from Amrita School of Engineering, Tamil Nadu, was selected. From the track 2, that is Wireless Communication, Robotics and Embedded Systems in 5G and 6G, the paper ID 996, authored by Padikela Suraj, paper titled A Review of Recoverable Information Embedding Approaches, was selected. From the track 3, that was IIoT and Cloud Computing and Wireless Networking, the paper ID 452, titled Exploring Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning in Precision Agriculture, authored by Tawheed Hashmi, was selected. For the track 4, that is AI, Machine Learning and Deep Learning, paper ID 660, paper titled Optimization Techniques in Large Language Model for News Report Generation, authored by Tushar Bhatia from Amity University, Noida, was selected. For the track 5, Information Technology, paper ID 427, titled AI-Powered Job Recommendation System, authored by Durgesh Kumar Kushwaha from Chandigarh University, Chandigarh, was selected. For the track 6, that is Cybersecurity, paper ID 892, titled Cost Analysis of Blockchain-Based Student Certificate Management System, utilizing IPFS for document storage and verification, authored by Murari Kumar Singh from Sharda University, Greater Noida, was selected. Last but not the least, for the track 7, Sustainable Solution, paper ID 761, titled Integrating Green Manufacturing Techniques to Promote Sustainable Supply Chain Management Practices in Manufacturing Industries, authored by Junmejay Kumar Shah from Graphic Era, deemed to be University Dehradun, was selected. So this was the result for the best papers. Now, with all due respect, I would like to request our chief guest, Professor Prabhakar Tiwari, to please address the audience.
Dr. Batra, our professor from Bulgaria, Ms. Agata, director of this institute, Professor Kapse, persons from IEEE, Professor Arun and Professor Rafiq ji, organizing team members, Dr. Pawan ji, and the whole organizing team. A very good afternoon. It is great to see that, please excuse me, suddenly my voice has gone. Really, till yesterday I was very good. I don't know what happened. So, but seeing this was the first edition of this conference, and I'm very happy to see that more than 1,000 papers were received, and committee took this task of reviewing the papers very thoroughly, and finally they selected a very few papers, 143 only, 134 only. So it's very good uh, rejection ratio. That is what makes the quality, that is what it differentiates the normal conference from a quality conference. How many number of papers you take into your conference, it does not matter. What matters is how you maintain the quality. Whatever papers are presented, whatever papers are finally sent to IEEE Explore, it should be quality papers. Friends, IEEE conferences are known for their quality, not only for the papers, not only for publication of the research work, but it is most important, it's most fruitful when we take this opportunity to develop the skill sets which which is complementary to our classroom teachings for researchers, especially for PG students, PhD students, and BTech students. It is a great opportunity to develop the skill sets, to get the most recent available knowledge in the domain through listening the expert lectures, because a huge amount of effort and money is paid to arrange for you the best available experts from the industry, not only from the inside the India, but from the outside. So it is our opportunity to learn what are the deliberations are done and what is the state of art in a particular field. There is lot of scope of learning, not only through the presentations, but from these lectures, from the networking. You meet the people face to face, and you can ask for any help to these peoples, because those who come to you, they are always open to give their best, not only to in this conference, but even whenever you ask. Sometimes you take their contact, and whenever you need further any kind of help in the technical or any other uh, matter, they are always like you are going to take admission for the higher studies, not only in India, for the abroad, you get a very good contact point there. So I hope you must have learned a lot from these 2 day deliberations, from various sessions, from various uh, expert lectures, and I congratulate the whole organizing team to organize this event wonderfully. It was the first one, and I think I would uh, expect the next edition of this conference to be to achieve the next milestone, and I wish all of you a great future ahead. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. Now, I would like to request our dignitaries to please come front on the stage and felicitate our conference chairs, general chairs. I would like to request the dignitaries to please felicitate conference chair Dr. Pavan Kumar Shukla. Use round of applause. Rafiq sir, please join. Dr. Kumud Saxena. Conference General Chair and Director NIT Dr. Vinod M. Kapse. Esteemed guest, Professor Rafiq Ahmed. Esteemed guest, Professor Arun Kumar Singh. Guest of honor, Professor Agatha Manolova. And most gracefully, our chief guest, Professor Prabhakar Tiwari. Now, I would like to request Dr. Pavan Kumar Shukla, Conference Chair, to please deliver the vote of thanks. Good evening, everyone. So, most of the part of the vote of thanks has already been delivered by my dear colleague and conference chair, Dr. Kumud Saxena. But some of the most important aspects of this first IEEE International Conference are really very important to mention here in my vote of thanks. So, first of all, I would like to convey my sincerest thanks to IEEE UP section for their technical sponsorship to organize this first IEEE International Conference at NIT. My heartfelt thanks to ANRF, SERB, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India for giving us the financial sponsorship, and really we are thankful to SERB for providing us a grant of and a funding of rupees 3 lakhs for the young and senior scientists traveling allowances. So thank you so much, Government of India, ANRF. My heartfelt thanks to the chief guest of the inaugural ceremony, Professor S.N. Singh sir, who was kind enough to spare his valuable time to inaugurate this IEEE conference. My heartfelt thanks to guest of honor, Professor S.K. Singh, Professor Ashish Kumar Singh, who was present in the inaugural ceremony of this conference. And in today's function in the valedictory session, chief guest of the day, Professor Prabhakar Tiwari, and the observer of this conference, really, Director Sir truly mentioned that he has been very much instrumental and very much supportive for the complete team of NIT for conducting this wonderful international conference here. I'm thankful to IEEE officials like Smita Sharma. She was the second observer of this international conference at NIT. Professor Rafiq Ahmed, Professor Arun Kumar Singh, really they are great supporters for NIT and for the complete organizing team of this international conference. So thank you so much. Thank you all the complete IEEE team to support NIT for organizing this international conference. My thanks to NIT management. Really, the initiative and the support which was given from their side to complete organizing team, to complete faculty members and the complete academic fraternity of NIT, really it is commendable. So I want to mention the name of NIT chairperson, Dr. Sarojini Agrawal ma'am, our honorable MD sir, Dr. OP Agrawal sir, our AMD ma'am, Dr. Nima Agrawal ma'am, and uh, our visionary leader, Dr. Raman Batra sir. Definitely his support, his initiatives, and many of the things were really very much fruitful to conduct this international conference smoothly and in this wonderful manner. So thank you so much for being with us, sir. My heartfelt thanks to all the keynote speakers from the industry or from the academia. Really, all the keynote sessions were very much enriched with the knowledge and the technical aspects. So I am thankful to Agatha ma'am for being here from the Bulgaria to deliver the wonderful keynote address. The industry persons, Jain sir and Apur Agrawal sir, really the Capgemini and TCS, both the companies are wonderful for delivering their keynote address in our session. Professor Lalit Garg, University of Malta, their Gita Slok and the collaboration of AI in all the Gita Slok was really very good in their keynote address. Finally, I would like to mention the organizing team of this international conference because the most important part of the vote of thanks, the key persons behind the success of this great conference. So first of all, I would like to mention the technical team because the work of the technical team was really behind this success, behind the curtain, but the fact is that the task of the technical team is really very sensitive and they did this job in wonderful manner. So I would like to congratulate the complete technical team of this international conference. The session coordination team, really within these 2 days they worked very hard in a dedicated manner. So the arrangement of all the participants, arrangement of the online, offline sessions, and the arrangement of the sessions here in a very good manner. They arranged all the sessions in a wonderful manner. Hospitality team, traveling, transportation, uh, social media, publicity, printing, everything. And the one of the most important aspect of this complete international conference was the registration, because the registration and finance both were initiated since the beginning of this conference. So each and every data, because IEEE is a name of brand of quality, so we try to maintain the transparency of the complete data within the organization of this complete conference. So last but not the least, my heartfelt thanks to all the authors, all the participants who came here to participate either in the online mode or offline mode. Really, I'm thankful to all those peoples who came to NIT to present their papers. So uh, thanks to our real leader, Director Dr. Vinod M. Kapse. His unconditional support made this conference a great success. So thank you so much, sir, for being with us. And thank you all for being here in the valedictory session of this conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words and ultimate energy. Now it is the time for the national anthem.
For that, I would like to request everybody to rise at your place. After national anthem, I would like to request the dignitaries to come in front for a group photograph.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, one and all, for successful completion of this international conference Emerging 24. I request the dignitaries please come in front of the stage for a group photograph.
बंद करनी है कर दे पूछना पड़ेगा ना रिकमेंड को पूछना पूछने का रिकमेंड वो करो
I'll request the organizing team also.
Yes, organizing team on the stage, please.
लाइव
This
कर दो चलो हाँ कर दो अब ये क्या दिखाना